Well, welcome to Common Thread, to our weekly meditation. As we've been seeing in these November meditations, gratitude is an emotion, but on the spiritual journey, we also make it an intentional practice. We stir ourselves to gratitude as a discipline because it's good for our souls, because it enhances well-being. There's research. Gratitude makes us more alert, more enthusiastic about our lives. It deepens our attentiveness, our determination. So, to counter our brain's built-in negativity bias, the ancient wisdom enjoined us to be intentional, purposeful, planned, and scheduled with our gratitude. So let's do that together now. And let's do it through the week together, stirring ourselves to purposed gratitude. And before we begin, you'll want to get something to write with because it is a writing practice. And once you have that, let's go ahead and begin to relax. A slow breath in and relaxing your body as you exhale. Slow breath in, relaxing as you exhale. And today, let's explore, counterintuitively, gratitude for the difficult times in our lives. It's not uncommon that the hard times are the times in which we are strengthened. Our difficulties often bear the fruit of transformation in our lives. So let's take a moment and consider some difficult time, maybe several, asking ourselves, did I grow? Do I see the world on this side of that difficulty in a way that I didn't before? Do I have access to something now that I didn't have before? And if you find something on this side of your difficult time that has strengthened or changed you, go ahead and jot that down. A common challenge that produces growth, relational difficulties. I've mentioned many times how difficult years 7 to 10 in our marriage were. They were really tough. But who I am on this side, the foundation of our relationship on this side, I am so grateful to have been through those tough years and to have experienced the change in my life that I did. How about you? Some difficult relational time that on the other side of, you are now changed or you have grown? If so, write it down. And as always, pausing if you need more time. Some challenge that perhaps unraveled a fear coping strategy. That happens for a lot of us. Maybe your difficulty began to unravel your people-pleasing fear coping strategy, or your controlling fear coping strategy. Maybe a difficult time began a process that began to tear down some ego as self strategy. You seen that? We talk a lot about the stories we tell ourselves. In doing our self-awareness worksheets together, we started compiling a list of some of those stories quite a while ago. Here's one. My happiness comes from pleasing other people. Or another. I better not trust myself. I better only trust some authority figure. I better never show my vulnerability. I better not assert myself. Well, it's often in our difficult times that those core stories that we tell ourselves about ourselves start being undercut. And if that has happened, difficult as it might have been, that is gratitude territory. Has that happened for you? Chances are, if you do an inventory of growth moments in your life, there will be a challenging or difficult time associated with it. And if so, let us stir up our thankfulness for the growth, for the insight, maybe a breakthrough that has happened in us on the other side of our difficulties. And as we've been doing, let's put action to our contemplation by thinking together about how we could act on our gratitude. And as we've seen, a good way to do that is to jot down some thoughts about how we could tell our gratitude story. Storytelling is a deeply human way to be thankful. So maybe put some bullet points down, sketching out a story with a beginning and a middle and an end, something like, it was like this, then this happened, and now it's like that. We deepen our gratitude when we wrestle it into words. See if you can give words to your gratitude story. And of course, the next invitation would be the same as last week. Who could you tell that story to? Who might be encouraged by your story? If that's too lofty an aspiration, who might be willing to just sit still and listen to your story? Take some moments. Imagine how you might tell the story and to whom. Pausing if you need more time. And indwelling divine, may we see the beauty in our challenges and in our tough times, and be stirred to gratitude for that beauty. And again this week, become sharers of our gratitude with others. Well, I look forward to reading about what you have learned in your challenging times. And I'll see you there in the chat group, and I'll see you Sunday, and have a growing week.